Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is March the 1st, 2020. We're going to be talking about AEW because I just seen it. It was a very long show. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get to this video and get to this AEW. You guys already seen it. I think it's been a couple hours, almost been a day, for this whole thing to happen. So I hope you guys already know what happened, so I'm not spoiling anything on you guys. So let's get this thing going. I didn't watch the pre-show. I just watched the main show. So I'm going to tell you who won the pre-show, but I don't know what happened on the pre-show. I just seen some pictures on Instagram what happened. So we have Britt Baker and Ford. I gotta say her other name. Her first name. With Kid Sabian, they defeated Yoka Sayasuke and Rihu in a tag team match. I don't know anything happened, but ladies and gentlemen, I guess it was a pretty good match. It says defeated. I thought it was a disqualification. It didn't tell me the time when I don't know what I'm saying. Then we have the Dark Order. This is another pre-show match. The Dark Order, Evil Uno. Hold on, guys. Evil Uno and Stu Grayson with Alex Reynolds, I don't know his name, and John Silver. They defeated SCU, Frankie Kazarian, and Scorpio Sky. There was no Christopher Daniels in the corner of SCU. But ladies and gentlemen, I guess at the end of the show, the Dark Order was attacking the SCU, I think it was, and then the returning, or making his debut, I don't know, is he on AEW? But we saw Colt Cabana saving SCU. That's pretty cool. I didn't see that much of Colt Cabana. I don't know that much of him, but ladies and gentlemen, I heard of him. Now we're on the main show, and the first match of the main show, we have the Inner Circle's Jake Hager to verse Dustin Rhodes. It was a pretty decent match. It's two former WWE superstars going at it, and I guess Jake Hager had his wife there because he was making out with some woman. So I guess that's his wife. But, ladies and gentlemen, even Dustin Rhodes made out with Jake Hager's wife. I think that's his wife. I don't know. Don't ask me. But they didn't say anything. JR didn't mumbled and say a whole bunch of random things. Oh, that's his wife. Like, seriously. But, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. Pretty good. But the winner of that match with the ankle lock. No, not ankle lock. Some weird... It's like the Braun Strowman chokehold he used to do when he was part of the Wyatt family. He does the bear hug, but Jake Hager did not hold Dustin up. He just held it, and then he just fell asleep. So Jake Hager gets the win by submission. Good job for him. Then we had another Inner Circle in action. We had Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin. Pretty decent match. The match didn't start. They were fighting outside the ring. It was crazy. And there was tables. There was a lot of things happening. It wasn't done. Because they didn't start the match. They broke a table. They attacked each other before the match. And then Sammy did 630 senton onto the table. We even saw the skateboard getting used. And then they got the match started, and it was pretty decent. I thought this was my favorite match because I love cruiserweights. I love the high flying stuff. But people would say, Tyler, what about the world title match? Was that your favorite? It was a pretty good match, but no, it's not my favorite. The tag team titles? No, it's not my favorite. It was a good match, but no, it's not my favorite. Darby Allin and Sammy was my favorite because it was fast paced and it was awesome. I enjoyed it. The winner of that match with the coffin something, whatever it was, Darby Allin gets the win against Sammy. Finally, Darby gets a win. I think he got a win a couple of times, but not a lot. Not I know of. We have Kenny Omega and Adam Page, champion, defeated the Young Bucks. I think I just said defeated. But so they beat the Young Bucks. It was a pretty good match. It was for the AEW World Tag Team Championship. Awesome match. Pretty good. But ladies and gentlemen, I thought we saw a heel turn of the Young Bucks because they did their spike two-storm on the ramp onto the Hangman Adam Page out on the ramp or the entranceway, because their entranceway is all the way down there, and then it will attach to the apron, so it wasn't going down, it was attached. Like, TNA did it a couple of times. I know that. They did it a couple of times, and it was like that. They have LED lights. They had a lot of things. But, ladies and gentlemen, people were booing the Young Bucks. Every time they did a move on Kenny Omega, like the super kicks, they were booing. The fans were booing. But it was an awesome match. Ladies and gentlemen, it was 30 minutes long of this match. It was an awesome match. But the winner of that match was Kenny Omega and Adam Page. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Kenny didn't want to shake hands or hug the Young Bucks because they were getting mad and getting really mad. They even ripped tape off of Kenny Omega's bad back. So yeah, he didn't want to shake hands, and then they did. And then Adam Page says, "I'm not in this." He's out. And then, it looks like all three guys was about to do a super kick on Adam Page. Adam Page turned around, nothing happened. And then when he was outside the ring and all three was in the ring, he looked like he wanted to do that springboard clothesline he does. I don't know what's going on. Then we have Nyla Rose defends her title against Chris Stanlander for the AEW Women's World Championship. It was an okay match. It was okay. But the winner of that match was Nyla Rose. I don't know how she won. She retains the title. I forgot how she won. MJF with Wardlow versus Cody with Arn Anderson and Brandon Rhodes. This was a heated match, ladies and gentlemen. There was blood. There was, I guess Cody Rhodes broke his toe maybe 2 weeks ago in the steel cage match. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, a lot of crazy things happened. Brandi Rhodes got herself involved. Wardlow got himself involved. Cody accidentally hit Arn Anderson in the face. A lot of things was happening. Even the referee let Cody use his belt as a weapon. It was crazy. It was a crazy thing to see. Even MJF bit the hurt toe. He took off the shoe of Cody Rhodes and he bit the toe. Ow. And that's disgusting too. Ow and disgusting. But ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes he almost won the match, but he wanted to do more and more and more of the crossroads. But the third one he tried to do, he got reversed, and then the referee got distracted, and MJF used the diamond ring, and he gets the 1, 2, 3. MJF beats Cody last night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I still don't understand this whole match, but maybe I do understand it if I watch AEW Dark. But I don't watch AEW Dark. AEW Dark, I thought it was like WWE's main events. Like, there's no rivalries on there, right? So, because when they have rivalries on WWE, they don't talk about main event. So, I don't know. But we had Pac versus Orange Cassidy. Pretty decent match. Orange Cassidy was doing his laziness. Sometimes he went fast. Sometimes he just doing his laziness. And some of it, I thought he was going to win. But the Lucha Bros came out to attack Trent and Chuck Taylor. Well, Chuck Taylor did he did a springboard onto the Lucha Bros to hurt himself. Pretty decent match. It was good, but the winner of that match was Pac with the submission that he does. Then we had Chris Jericho defending his title with his managers, Santana and Ortiz, for the AEW World Championship against Jon Moxley. It was an awesome match. We saw blood. Everywhere. But ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, it was crazy. It was a long match. I was falling asleep because it had been hours of me watching wrestling. I'm sorry to say it. But ladies and gentlemen, it was crazy. It's an awesome match. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jon Moxley psyched Chris Jericho because people thought his eye was still hurting, and looks like it's bad. But he took off the eye patch, and his eye is fine. And Chris Jericho got a surprise, and then Jon Moxley did his finisher. 1, 2, 3. Jon Moxley is the new AEW World Champion of all Elite Wrestling. My goodness, it happened. Jon Moxley wins another world title in a different promotion. And after the match, he had some words to say to the fans. He wanted to thank the fans about with the AEW and his career and all this stuff. I guess he's a face. And Lady Tony says, this is not my title. This is your guys' title. The people that's in the arena and the fans that's watching at home. And ladies and gentlemen, he says he will beat up a lot of people, but last night, he needs to drink some whiskey. So, yep, that happened, and he went to the audience, and everybody shook hands with Jon Moxley, and Jon Moxley hugged him, and all that stuff. Pretty decent show. It was better than watching AEW weeknights. But I want to talk about March 25th. I guess it's going to be on AEW's Dynamite. They're stealing from WWE this time. NXT TakeOver War Games. I don't know it's the same thing, but there's going to be 2 rings. 2 rings. 1 cage. And they said this is going to be war. So they're doing War Games just like NXT TakeOver does. When they've done it for 3 times. You want to take it from them? That's sad. That's sad. I'm sorry, AEW, but that's sad. What, you gonna take the Royal Rumble from them? That was there for decades? Come on, guys. It was a pretty good show, but when I saw that, I thought it was a pay-per-view, but it's not. I guess it's not. It's on AEW Dynamite, March 25th. But, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, I don't know why they did that. Like, why? What's the point of it? So, let's see what happens on that War Games thing that they're going to do. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys Tuesday for WWE's Monday Night Raw. We're going to see a tag team match, Angel Garza and Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo, and I forgot who else. I forgot who Humberto's teaming up with. I think it's something like Ray, or I don't know. I forgot who he was teaming up, but I know Andrade and Angel Garza are supposed to team up. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Time is out. Bye-bye. See you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.